Good morning. Happy Friday and welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. And if you're new here, I am the Queen of Wands and this is your daily tarot reading. Okay, a couple of announcements. Keep your eye to the sky tomorrow because there is something big happening. We are going to have a soft launch, as we like to call it, with the Tarot Bridge, a project that is near and dear to my heart. Please pay attention. I am going to be on, believe it or not, lives all day. I'm going to have other readers from my site. I am going to be doing readings myself. And every time you go on TikTok, you are going to see me. Not sure that's a good thing. All right, let's get into this reading. So this morning, believe it or not, I had a conversation with my bestie, who is Jackie. And we were talking about past and life lessons and everything. And a lot of people believe you should leave the past in the past, which I'm a believer to an extent. But I like to look at the past as a history book, okay? And sometimes we need to go back to that history book and we need to educate ourselves again so we don't repeat it. So think of all your lessons that you've learned in life, good and bad. And think about how we do need to revisit them, whether it's in the physical or in our mind, just to kind of give ourselves an update or just to remind ourselves, no different than in school. When we learned our multiplication tables, sometimes we actually got to use a calculator and sit down and remind ourselves, what 6 times 8 is. Does anyone know 6 times 8? And I never... My multiplication tables were embedded in me because my 4th grade teacher, shout out to him, although he's probably dead by now, made us write our multiplications down, our tables down like 20 times. And I think doing that really is helpful. Okay, so onward and upward. So remember, don't beat yourself up if you revisit the past. Don't beat yourself up. You're not done learning. Once it's embedded in you, so once you've wrote it down 20 times, then you'll learn and it'll be with you. But sometimes we do have to open that book again and we do have to revisit it. Okay, that's enough for me. So today's reading, I always like the back of the head, okay? And I'm going to scooch that over. And this girl here, this person here, doesn't see the celebration coming. Can you see that? Yeah, we got that in there. She or he, don't get caught up, is so concentrated on work, money, material things. Maybe somebody's redecorating a home. Maybe somebody's working on a fitness program. All this stuff that you don't see what's coming behind you. There is such a celebration coming behind you. Not only a celebration, but a place of peace. A place of peace and calmness that is coming towards you. Okay. And the thing is, we get so caught up in certain aspects of our life. Like I always say, we look at our life like a snapshot and we say, oh my God, this will never change, because what we're looking at is what's right in front of us. A lot of us, and myself included, sometimes we refuse to think outside the box or look outside the box. I think it would be more look outside the box. We're like, well, our life has been like this for so long. How could it possibly change? Okay. How could it possibly change? There's no way. Oh yeah. So the Hangman talks about, things not kind of moving, but as he's hanging there, we assume he's hanging there and he's not doing anything. So we assume because a situation has not changed, we assume that it's not going to change. But while the situation is not changing, and let me see if I can make sense with this. So why this person or the situation is not moving, there's outer forces that are changing around it. Okay. There's definitely outer forces that are changing around it. So this person here is upside down and they're like, I'm going to go upside down. I'm going to hang like a bat from a tree and I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm not going to make a move. I'm not going to think about it. But they don't realize that all the blood's flowing through their head, and all of a sudden now they're thinking. So they're having an epiphany. So I believe even though a situation looks like it's not moving, it's not changing, there is so much working and changing. You're just not seeing it, okay? Now, I go back to the Ten of Pentacles, and I think that's the wish, okay? This queen, don't get caught up in the gender, this queen is looking to obtain this. And he's going to. It's coming. It's coming. You don't see it's coming. Remember, the celebration card, I hate to say it, but don't shoot the messenger. The reunion card, ooh. It's all there, you know. Now, reunion doesn't always have to mean an ex, and it doesn't always have to mean getting together, but I have to throw it out there. I would be a bad tarot card reader if I didn't tell you what the cards actually meant. So the nice thing about it is when we look at the Six of Swords, and don't forget, swords are all our thought process. Excuse me. When we look at the Six of Swords, we know that this queen, although she's coming out of this transition of being in a bad place, or however you want to describe it, she's definitely headed towards her goal, her wish. As you can see, this is my favorite Six of Swords out of all my tarot decks, because she's headed towards the star. And the star is her wish, you know, the star is her wish. And don't forget, the star is the fairy godmother of the tarot. And the star is the card of, you want it, universe backs you too. And there's no be careful what you wish for, because the star is a star. It's also associated with the good karma. So you're like, I've been so good. You know, I've done this, I've done that. Again, like I always say, it's all motivation. You know, it's like the person who gives $1 million and puts anonymous, as opposed to the person who gives $1 million and wants all these accolades. So remember, every action that we take, what is our motivation? And that's when things come pure from the heart. And when you get the star card, or like we see the star in this reading, it tells us that, you know, the universe, God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever you believe in, they've been listening to you. They've been listening to you. And they want to give you what you want, because you have been doing things under the best intentions. We watched, we paid attention, we know who you are. So it's coming to you. You can't see it, but it's coming. All right, I got a little wordy in this one. I am so excited. Can you tell? All right, so today is Friday. I will see you tomorrow. I start at noon, being live, and I'm on kind of on and off all day. It's going to be a fun day. I think I might give away a reading or two. Let's see who shows up. I have extra moderators, so you all better behave, because you know how I feel about that. All right, everyone. If you are new here, this is Coffee and Tarot Time. I am the founder of thetarotbridge.com. If you haven't gone there, please go over there. Sign up for our wait list so you can get morning messages and just notifications. And I am the Queen of Wands. Have a great day.